It's been so long since I've done this, I feel weird talking to myself, but welcome back. I'm finally back. Gonna start vlogging again. I just spent way too long fixing the bed. Oh, I forgot to put them back on. You may or may not have noticed that this is not my dorm or my room at home, and that's because I moved. So finally moved out for real, not another dorm. I did like the dorms, but it's kind of annoying to move every like 8 months. Like that's kind of a short amount of time. I never really was like moved in whenever I lived there. And also it's obviously not the school year right now, and I'm still moved out because, you know, dorms are only for the school year. But here I am. I'll give you a bit of a tour, but I still have some stuff to do. It's already 12:30 and I woke up at noon, so yeah, I haven't been very productive yet. But I'm gonna go eat breakfast, see what food we have, because don't have a ton of food right now. But I'm gonna eat breakfast and then I can show you around a little bit. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm gonna look. We got groceries yesterday, but nothing was really breakfast, and I'm not really wanting like a sandwich or anything like that right now. So I think I might have a bagel. I think the only breakfast thing we got was a bagel. Oh, and we got Eggos. So, but I have to get my toaster out. It's still packed. Hold on a second. It is over here. Thought that was the French side for a second. The thing about my toaster is that like it probably doesn't look small, but the spots where you put the toaster or whatever in literally fit like the size of an Eggo, and that's it. Like even my bagels, like my thin little Walmart bagels, like barely fit in there. So I think just to have a more pleasant toaster experience, I'm gonna have an Eggo. I can't remember what this flavor is called, but I think it was like a cinnamon something. This house is like not, it doesn't have super great lighting, like especially in the kitchen. Like when I'm like washing the dishes here and whatever, it feels like there's no light on them because there isn't lights. I mean, there isn't windows in the actual like living room kind of kitchen area. There's obviously windows in the bedrooms, but I feel so like in the dark. So I want to see if my tripod light, oops, there. But then I don't know, like, is that kind of bright? I feel like that is not, hold on. Is that too bright? Oh my gosh. It always looks so different when I'm filming versus like when I'm editing it. Like all the lighting, all the time, no matter what the lighting is. I feel like this must be way too bright. Like this does not look, oh, it is on the lowest setting. It's like, this cannot be the right, okay, hold on. Okay, this is like the warm orangey one. I think that's like too orangey. This one, I don't know, it's like a mix between the white and the orange light. Like, I'm not really sure what the point is. Like, I can't tell if it just looks like there's a spotlight on me now or if it just like looks like you can see me. But we're going with this for now, so hopefully it doesn't look too bad. While I'm waiting for my Eggos, I'll give you the slight little backstory to me moving. I don't know, backstory. That makes it sound like a big story. It's not a big story. It's just, I moved out. My boyfriend and his roommates had to move out of their old place, and so obviously he was gonna have to find a place to live, and I was basically staying with him most of the week anyway, so we just moved in to our own place. That's the story. But I think it didn't check like all our boxes, you know. We like looked at quite a few places. Like we were just using like Facebook Marketplace, but I messaged like so many people like asking questions or like if we can see it, and some people like it was just, you know, that's not gonna work for us, and some people just like didn't answer. So I was like, okay, well if you don't answer, like no one's gonna live there. So I think I might have burnt it more than I thought I was going to. It's not terrible. But our landlords seem super nice, so that's good, because I've never obviously had a landlord before. There's no landlord in the dorms, so I was like, I don't really know like what to expect. moving or anything. We were also worried about like moving in because my boyfriend had to be out of his old place before we were able to move into this place. Like, you know, last of the month, first of the month kind of thing. But the landlords here have like a spare room because this is the basement suite. And so the spare room is like not part of this. So they said that we were able to just move all our stuff into there, which thank goodness it fit. I'll throw the photo up on the screen. It was like full, but we have a few more things that are not here yet. And also like my stuff wasn't there yet because I just brought it a few days later. But yeah, so that was really good that they're like, you know, understanding of that. Because that's like, I was so stressed because I was like, how are you supposed to be out on the last day of the month, but you can't move into a new place until the 1st of the next month? Like that's a whole night of nowhere to live. And like, sure, you could go crash at someone's house, but you have all your stuff. So what do you do with all your stuff? I'm finished on my breakfast, my whole 2 Eggos, and I'm gonna give you a little tour now. It's gonna be really quick because nothing is really put away very nicely. So yeah, maybe in the future when it's like really set up, I can do like a good real tour, but I'm just gonna like show you the rooms really quick. So when you walk in, it's just this is like the living room. We're gonna put a couch there probably, and then we have our mini fridge right there because it was holding our TV, but we already moved our TV to the bedroom for now, so it's just chilling out there. And then we got our kitchen. The only thing it doesn't have is a dishwasher, which is fine. You can see all our dishes there they need to put away. I will say the freezer is kind of odd because it's only drawers, and like I don't think we could fit even like a frozen pizza in there, and we already took like all the Eggos and like anything that came in a box out of the boxes just so they would fit better. Like I literally don't even think they would fit a pizza. That one's like stuffed full with like chicken and frozen fruit and stuff. But it is like nice, you know, it's clearly new. Then just past the kitchen we have this like, I don't know, it's not necessarily like a living room, it's just kind of a large space. Like it's probably supposed to be like the dining room, but for now it's just where I put the piano. So, but we're hoping to get a small table, like just something to go in that corner there, or like maybe like keep the piano there and put the table right there, because we just want something, since we don't have much counter space, we just want to be able to put like the coffee maker and like things like that we don't want to have to put away. This way's the bathroom, just, you know, regular bathroom. There's one kind of weird thing, there's no like toilet paper holder, so I'm not sure what that's about. It's not very cluttered right now. Hopefully it doesn't ever get very cluttered. And then over here we have the washer and dryer, but I actually do have, there's laundry in both of those right now, so I need to swap those. And then past the laundry room area is this room. So this is my desk. If you've been watching my vlogs for like a long time, you'll recognize this as like being from home. So I just brought this from my house. And there's a closet. All the rooms have this AC thing, and like it has a remote to adjust it, but I feel like I'm not really sure. First of all, I don't know how loud it is. Like I hope it's like, it doesn't sound loud in real life, but I'm hoping it's not like loud on camera. But it's nice because they're in each room, you know, there's no like whole house air conditioning happening. It's just like, you could do that. So if we're just in this room, we only need it on in this room and whatever, you know, like we don't need it on in the bedroom and the living room. So I do like that. And there's also, where's this one? Oh, I don't know where it is. I'll show you in our bedroom, but there's like a heater against the wall too. So, you know, the AC and the heat is like separate, and then it has these controls. But I actually quite like that. It's like, also the thing is though, is I'm Canadian and they're in Fahrenheit, and I don't know, there's not like a button to switch it. But when we first got here, we randomly accidentally switched it to Celsius, and then I hit a button and it went right back to Fahrenheit. So, not really sure what to do with that. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just changing random stuff. But anyway, if you know what those are and you know how to change it to Celsius, please tell me. And here's our bedroom. So this is the bed that I was adjusting at the start. And these are our nightstands for now. Just little stools because we don't have any. There's our like AC in this room. And here's how we moved. Like that's the the TV that I was saying used to be on the mini fridge out there. And this is just my boyfriend's old desk. So we're just using this because it's kind of rickety. Like, it's not that good, but we're like, just to throw like one thing on it, it'll be fine. Here's our closet. I do find it interesting they're like hanging doors, you know, like they're not touching the ground. So that's kind of interesting because I feel a little rickety, you know. This is the heater thing I was talking about. This is also in like the living room and the 2 bedrooms. I used it once and it was like really hot and I was kind of worried. Like, I'm assuming it's just the style that it is. It's like, you know, gets really hot. I was kind of scared. Like, it kind of sounded like it was burning, and so I turned it off. But to be fair, even though this is a basement and basements are generally kind of a bit cooler, I feel like we just always like it really cold. Like, even right now in this room without that thing on, I'm like, I should probably turn that on. Like, I'm gonna be too hot. So yeah, I don't think we'll really use the heaters, like maybe in the winter, but it's obviously summer right now. Just put all the laundry away. That's all done. And I'm sure you can probably hear the dryer running now. I'm gonna probably put like music or voiceover or something. But now I am headed to do some of the dishes in the kitchen because that needs to be done. Here I am doing the dishes. I know it doesn't look super exciting, but honestly, I really like doing dishes. Like, I feel like I'm that person that will always volunteer to do dishes, which is funny because when I was a kid, me and my brother would always fight over who had to do the dishes. Like, it was a fight every single night because I hated it. But like, now as an adult, I honestly, like, it's probably the chore that I mind the least. When we first moved in, the one thing that I was kind of iffy about was having just a single sink instead of a double, but I honestly don't mind it. I just think it was hard in dorms to have a single sink because there's so many of us, and so it would get really cluttered easily, but having a single sink here is perfectly fine. And I mean, I like to keep up with the dishes and not let them sit forever and ever, so it honestly worked. Then I made some jello because I felt like it. I tried out the Skittles brand jello and it was honestly pretty good. I'm not a big jello person, so I didn't eat a ton of it. But anywho, this is the end of the video because I actually did not remember to do anything to close it off at all. So I hope you enjoyed this and I hope you come back next week.